Thanks for joining us this week on Dezignworks TV. Today we're going to be talking about our new integrated inspection module for Solidworks. Dezignworks Inspection. You've known us for years for probing and mesh modeling. Now we have an actually integrated inspection module. So let's get started. This part was provided to us from our friends at Hexagon Metrology at the Aicon group. And we're going to go through and actually check how the machine part compares to the Solidworks model. So here you have the Solidworks model of this part all drawn up. We're going to go ahead and actually load the scanned STL to see how the incoming parts we're scanning compare to our native Solidworks model. So Dezignworks Inspection module lets you edit models. So you can edit a model, you can decimate meshes, clean them up if needed, or you can simply say load a mesh. We're going to load the part that was scanned for this. So the way this would work, let's say you have machine parts or castings or whatever. You have your native Solidworks model already in. Now you want to go ahead and inspect the parts you're machining, or it could possibly be incoming casting parts to see how well they validate to the drawings. So you can see in this case we brought these in and they might not even be scanned in the same location, because normally when a person scans this, it wasn't scanned perfectly normally to the Solidworks model. So the Dezignworks Inspection module has tools to line these up. You actually can align these by three different ways. There's a mesh origin, align mesh features, which we're going to do, and there's also a transform that uses the Solidworks coordinate system. We're going to use the mesh features, and there's two types. There's the best fit and datums. We're going to use the best fit. Now you can pick single features or everything on the part. We're going to do a Control A and pick everything on the part, and we're going to say best fit. So now we independently have these on our screen. You can independently rotate each one. So I'm going to hit the 1 key and rotate the model on the left. This is the scan part. And the one on the right is our native Solidworks model. So you can move them all independently. So we're going to get them somewhere close. Now we're going to assist the best fit mathematics. You simply can come in here now and take the mouse and click on some faces. So we're just going to click in some similar places to help assist us align this up. It's very fast and efficient. So you just rotate it around. We are using the 3D Connection Space Mouse. Works really great with Dezignworks. So we're just going to pick a few places on this features to help assist it on lining it up. Maybe up here on this top face a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and we'll tell it to snap the two together and do a best fit. So the more that you can kind of assist it, this helps get it started. So you can see we picked around there. We might pick something over this face over here. All we're doing is left mouse clicking, somewhat lining them up. They don't have to be perfect. And maybe we'll just pick one on this face and one here. So we're going to hit the S key to snap the two together. Then we'll go ahead and do an auto fit. So now it's going to be applying the triangles and doing a best fit mathematical algorithm. So all we did was help to get it close, and now allow the mathematics of Dezignworks put them closer together. So you're going to see a little analysis here. It's going to tell you the standard deviation between the two parts. If we want to get it actually tighter, we can run it actually a second time. So let's see how close this is going to get. We're about a little over 2 thousandths. Let's say OK. We'll actually can run it again. We hit the A key. It's going to mathematically try to push this around and fit the triangles a little bit better. And you can do this 2 or 3 times if you want. Normally once or twice is all it needs. We're going to do all the best fit. Again, it depends on the quality of your mesh. And then we'll go ahead and we'll go over and do the heat map report. So we got pretty close. So we're going to go ahead now and go back out. So now we're going to see they're aligned on the screen. We'll go ahead and we'll use the Dezignworks feature to mesh inspection. This is going to allow us to do a heat map, a mouse over to check the features, and also a report. So we're going to tell it to inspect everything. You can select only part of it, or let's say it was a casting. You'll need to pick the machine surfaces. You could do that. We're going to do Control A, tell it everything. We're going to say visualize errors. So now it's going to show us, first step is the heat map. We can actually fine tune this by hitting the left and right bracket, fine tuning it up or down. Whatever our deviation would be. Second way is mouse over. You can move the mouse over, it starts telling the deviation in real time, how the STL fits to the native Solidworks model. So you can see we got little areas in here where this is a little different. Second thing you can do is actually put balloons on it. You can take the mouse, click on the part, and it's going to color map the deviation to the balloons. So you can see it's telling you the full deviation, plus minus, and it alerts you by showing the deviation colors. So you can very quickly and easily identify what's going on between the two parts. Now we can go ahead and save snapshots of this. Wherever you rotate it to, hit the S key to save it. Unlike some products that only limits you to top, front, and right, you can have as many snapshots as you want. All the balloons dynamically rotate. So you can see how fast and efficient this is. So now that we've done the heat map, the mouse over, and the balloons, let's generate a report. You can tell it to actually merge to all faces or break it out. We're going to tell it to break it out for all separate pages. So we're going to say create report. You do need Excel for this. So the report's going to be totally customized. This is telling you the min-max deviation and the points you chose for that face. At the bottom, you can add your organization, part numbers, everything you want to do. Here's your data sheets. Here's data sheet 2. So on that face, there was only one thing selected. Tells you the min-max and standard deviation. So for every face you picked, you can have a sheet or you can merge them. Here's data sheet 3, 4. The bottom, again, total customization. You also can go to your image sheets. So for every time you clicked, here's your image sheets with all your datums on it. Image sheet 2, 3, with all your data and all your standard deviation, these standard printing. So you can see the Dezignworks integrated inspection module for Solidworks is fast and efficient and very easy to use. Tune in next week for more Dezignworks TV and have a great day.